All right, this is David Dean, and we're gonna open up some llamas. I have never done one of these llama videos before, but I just got done completing or soloing Storm Shield Defense number 10 in Stonewood. For those who haven't watched my videos before, I have already completed the entire game with one account, and on that account I bought the deluxe edition and everything else. On this account, I have not spent $1. So I'm doing it as bare bones as possible, and I have been running missions all weekend long to get enough V-Bucks to finally buy the legendary troll loot truck, 2 of them, and then I will open up some spring ones. But let's go ahead and get this going. And also, after I finish doing the llamas, I'm going to go through the just my process of what I do after I get a bunch of materials. I am going to go to the collection book. I'm going to go to the schematics showing which ones I level up, which ones I get rid of, and that whole process I do every time. And also today I also opened up about 8 mini llamas and Founders llama for days logged in. So I got a bunch of random little stuff that I need to be clearing out. But like I said, we'll be going through all of that, and I am glad to be getting some survivors, even epic, because I've opened up a few more survivor slots with all the skill points I got from running through Stonewood. And then I'll probably take a break from doing the videos. Ah, I get a legendary hammer. I don't want a legendary hammer. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? We got schematic or hero. I need traps. I really need traps, so we're hoping, what do we get? No, we get a weapon. It's a shotgun. I love shotguns. Ah, that is a worthless legendary trap. I hate the wall spikes. So yeah, I didn't like that super llama too much, but if nothing else, I can use it to up the collection book, or I can recycle them and use them to level up what I already have. Come on, give me something good on this run. Anything good would be nice. Not too worried about the epic or the rare, except for, like I said, place them in the collection book or recycling them. I have been trying to slowly level up what I got. What do we got this time? Pistol and shotgun again. I'm just going to keep going with shotguns because I love shotguns, if you watch my videos. And that's one thing, this shotgun that just came up on my other account, I played this practically every single day with that character. Got all the llamas, was deluxe edition, and that was the shotgun I wanted at legendary. Never got it. And then I started this new character I didn't spend a dime on, and I got the legendary one right off the bat. So the random element definitely playing a key factor. Urban Headhunter. Portal Ward has changed. If you haven't noticed, they got a different graphic for it, and I need to go in the game and see if it's working, but this is huge. Legendary dynamos. I need those so bad. My dynamos are uncommon, level 5. What are the stats? Reload, trap damage, max durability, crit chance. Not the greatest perks. The increase to crit chance is pretty good, and durability is great. I love the double barrel shotgun. What do we got? Oh, with affliction. I am going to be having fun with this. Somebody asked me on my channel about what do I use if you don't have Old Smoky from the scavenger event. Right here, the Thunderbolt, and this thing, it has crit damage, and also increased damage to knockdown targets, which this thing is going to be knocking down targets left and right. I'll have this for when I play Ninja. Don't do it too often, but at least I'll have a decent weapon for the Ninja. I do play Constructor all the time, and I know most Constructors would love this weapon. It is nature with cause affliction damage and additional damage to afflicted targets, and it knocks down targets really easy, which it does additional damage for that with additional crit chance. So I may have to use this on my Constructor just to have a little fun. Portawart, when the game first started, this did not work. What its job is do is you put it up, like if you're building a radar tower or building your Atlas, you put this up and it stops mobs from spawning right where you're at. So I'm going to have to give that a test to see if it's now working. Going through here, Urban Assault is my favorite soldier. And she does alright. With Epic, you do get to keep out, leaving the residual energy field on the grenades. Which, yep, now I got myself a soldier that I can start leveling up. And then I can use the legendary flux to get her all the way. Defenders, I am going to start using them in my Plankerton video. But I will be using snipers and ones with assault rifles. So we'll hold off on her. Survivor, happy, not worried about the little sword. What does it have for stats? Just, it is energy with cause affliction, which is a great combination. So, if I was a ninja, I would absolutely probably be using that one until I got something a little better. This small pistol doesn't look all that great. Once again, we get into survivors. I need more survivors. Already got this at legendary, but wow. This actually has the water with cause affliction. I'm getting really lucky today with the perks. Loving that. We got a bunch of tickets for the spring event, and then we get into the rares. I can use rare survivors. This will get recycled. Defender will probably get recycled. The other one did not. Let's see what the stats are, though. Oh, okay. Damage water with affliction. Increased crit chance. And those are the only two I really care about. Maybe reload speed on this Dragonfly. I do have a legendary Defender Sniper that I got from the store. So this probably is going to end up being their rifle. So that actually works out pretty good. I do not use the wall spikes in my builds. If you watch any of my videos showing you how I do my trap tunnels, I want the mobs to walk through and to get where they want to be. And then have all the mobs, all the traps taking them out. I don't want them beating on walls anywhere. So this isn't much too helpful for me. Although, just to let you know, it is kind of good with the double crit chance on there and double trap damage. With the sword here, it is crit damage, damage to knock down, and reduce energy costs. Not that great. I might use that for the collection book to get a bunch of stuff on that. Or I may recycle it to level up other stuff. This shotgun, I already have a good shotgun. And the only way I'm going to replace it is with a legendary that has some type of elemental damage or energy damage with affliction, and this one does not. It's not necessarily a, well, it is kind of a bad one. You got crit chance, which is good, and everything else really doesn't work on it. For the big hammer, damage to stunned or knocked down, which this hammer, you're going to be knocking things down quite a bit, mainly if you're a constructor. Increases to damage. It's kind of a so-so one. And then we get back into more survivors. Hero, Diddly Blade Scorpion. Let's see. Why isn't that holding? Alright, not going to worry about it. More survivors, once again, Defender. More tickets. And yeah, we're looking pretty good. This worked out alright. Let's go ahead and get through these 3 spring events. The spring events have some really interesting, very different weapons. I know everybody doesn't like them. The sniper rifle I thought was horrible at first, and now I found it's actually, when used properly, is a pretty cool weapon. So I will be probably doing another video on that. This time we got Epic, I think it's Dragon's Roar, the assault rifle, which got a nerf that definitely needed to be nerfed. It was insanely powerful, and now it's just kind of a weapon. So getting through these, a bunch of low level. No, yes, that is great. If you're focused on doing damage over impact, that is a pretty decent RPG to have. The Spring Event RPG. It shoots out a cloud of fireworks, that sits there and goes off for a while. So whatever is in them is stuck in them for a while and takes a bunch of damage, which for my trap tunnels works perfect because I am using launchers to knock things down. I'm using wooden floor spikes to slow down mobs. Everything I can to keep them in one tight space and not moving forward fast at all. And hitting them with that RPG will definitely do some major damage. We got the dragon spear. Still don't know why they keep giving us all these spears. There's nobody who really specializes in spear. Hopefully someday they will come out with a new, hopefully ninja that does that. But right now it's just something to go in the collection book. More survivor, a bunch of low level stuff. I do need a ceiling zapper, so I may keep that even though it's a rare. Another defender, but rare, and I already have a legendary, so we will see about that. A few more survivor. Like I said, this, let's see. Damage, crit damage to afflicted targets. Long durability, recoil, plus 60% damage to afflicted targets. And one thing I do not know in the RPG, if it does affliction damage. It does fire damage, and it does that damage over time like affliction, but the damage is a cloud area that the target's stuck in. So I'm not sure if those crit damage are going to help it or not. I'll have to do some testing. And then just going through, got quite a few defenders this time. Not really needing that much. I did need a ceiling electric field, even if it's a rare. It's always good to stick one of these things on the end of any trap tunnel just to clear out the nuisance mobs, the low level ones. And then we got some sniper rifles, low level, don't really care about. Copper dragon rifle. Yeah, dragon rifle. I said roar. I was wrong. Let's see the perk. I'm waiting for the perk to reset on it. But it doesn't look too good. I mean, minus 50% recoil. I don't really care. Hitting an afflicted target causes a small knockback AoE. So I think I'll pass on that one. Another hero, but we already got the soldier hero we wanted. Already have this gas trap. A sniper rifle with actually, even though it's rare, it has a nice perk with water damage and affliction. But I now have better sniper rifle. And then some more survivors. So that is it for opening the llamas. But I am going to go and basically go through what I'm going to keep, what I'm going to get rid of. Defenders. What I really care about is the snipers. We got our one that's legendary. She doesn't have the greatest perks on her. I wish she had more damage perks on her. And these are two new ones. I'll probably throw one in the collection book. Shotgun. I love shotgun myself, but the way I use my defenders, I want them as far away from the mobs as possible because their AI does not tell them to get out of bee clouds, do not get out of lobbers, gas clouds, and they end up dying really fast. Unless you got them so far back that nobody's targeting them. Just my opinion on defenders. Pistol, once again, I will keep at least one of them. Recycle a bunch of the others. A lot of people do like the bruiser to put towards the amplifier because they have about twice as much health and shield and everything else. But if you put them up by the amplifier, that is giving a target for mobs that can mess up the pathing in the trap tunnels I do. So I tend not to use them. I do like the assault rifle defender mainly if you have an assault rifle, there's one out there with a scope, and there might be more than that one that give you the range on an assault rifle the same as a sniper. So I tend to use these, just wish I could get a legendary one. But going through survivors, pretty much all survivors are good. And I will look more at this when I get to my survivor screen where I actually slot them. Hero, as I said, we got her. We definitely want to keep her as a favorite. I already got Nox, which is the main constructor I want for building until I get Mythic. Same thing with the Soldier. This is my favorite one until I get the Mythic. For Outlander. I actually love Pathfinder Jess. She's only uncommon here. I want to get another one. But that is the Outlander I want. This guy, I'm just keeping him because he's the only legendary I have, so he's good on slotting for support bonus, or even sending out on missions to find materials. And then these, not too worried about. Diddly Blade Scorpion. He has some good stats I wanted to see. He has the Dragon Slash. And he does have Corrosive Blade, which is really good power, so I'm going to keep him around. I do already have quests for doing ninja missions to complete the quests, so I will keep him so that I can run those missions. So we will favor him. The other guys, and I'm looking at their bonuses as well. Always do that. Before you retire them, before you put them in your collection book, know what support bonuses they give. Because like this one right here, my Special Forces. Special Forces is a good soldier. I don't like it as much as Urban Assault, but it has a great bonus. The Flashbang, which causes my grenades on the Urban Assault to do stun. And that is a great thing. So even though I'm not going to play her, I'm definitely going to use her as a support. And actually check these other bonuses out. Shockwave grants, I hardly use Shockwave. More resistance is nice, but I already have that on him if I want to slot it. Ammo. Melee kills increases movement speed. It's kind of nice, fun thing to have, but I don't do that much melee, so I'm not going to worry about it. Max shield, ammo, and for the teddy bear, which I really don't care about the teddy bear. So these other ones, not worried about. Since it's early on in the game, I'll probably put them in the collection book. And if I had the collection book filled, I would start recycling them. And the thing is, everybody does this differently, different priorities. And just to get rid of the new marker. Legends, as I was saying, for weapons, I already have this shotgun, which I love. It does not have energy or elemental damage on it, which means I'm going to have to replace it eventually, but so far I'm not fighting elemental husks, so it's not a big deal. I had this double barrel before, the double punch. It worked great. It did have, but I haven't leveled it up to do it, energy damage with affliction, which would have been awesome. But now I have this legendary with water damage and affliction and crit damage and damage and damage and damage to knock down targets. So this one's going to get recycled, and this is going to become my new favor to run around with. Just to let you know, the way I do my, you get to slot 3 weapons for quick use. Some people use their 3 favorite damage, or they do a sniper, assault rifle, and a pistol. The way I do mine is 1 main medium to long range weapon. Then I do a double barrel shotgun. That way, if there's like a wave of those dwarf husks coming up and attacking, I can take out 10 of them with 1 shot placed right. So to take out swarms, I always have a double barrel. And then in my 3rd slot, I got my RPG. So if anything goes really, really bad, really fast, I can just hit the RPG, get some distance, and then go back to using my main weapon. As I said, sniper rifle I'm going to keep mainly for my defender, not so much for myself. And we're keeping that. And this, yeah, I just don't like the stats on it hardly at all. Pistols, I don't use pistol that much. If I had an Outlander Ranger, then I probably would be. And let's see, I probably will keep 1 pistol, and even though this is a rare and this one is an epic, this one gets nature damage with affliction later. So until I find something better, that's going to be my go-to pistol. Alright, well, let's go ahead and favor that. Like I said, I'm probably going to do a video on this strange sniper rifle, the Dragon's Claw. I just need to take a break from Fortnite for a day or two. If you watch my videos, I put out 5, 6, maybe 7 videos in the last 3 days. I need a break. And then I'll do it on that. This dragon rifle, don't like the perks on it. Probably won't be using it, so we're going to be getting rid of that. We have the Enforcer. I made the mistake. I thought I had the Legendary Enforcer. I actually have the Legendary Backbreaker. This one's pretty nice. It has weapon damage, water, and affliction. What does this one have? So we may keep this just in case for higher levels, because even though it's epic and this is legendary, I need some type of elemental damage on there in higher levels. So until I get something to replace it, I'll be keeping that. Strange to see energy on the first perk at level 5 and doing affliction damage. That is great, and usually I don't like this weapon at all. I don't have an assault rifle right now I'm using, so we will keep that one. I probably won't use it much. I use shotgun way too much. I just love the shotguns. But I also do rotating of ammo. So as soon as I run or get low on shotgun ammo, I'll rotate to this one that uses medium ammo. When I run out of medium ammo, I'll switch down to light ammo. And even switch over to heavy ammo with the sniper. And by that time, I will have gotten enough shotgun ammo to do that. One big mistake I made the first time playing through is I used one weapon, the shotgun, constantly, and I was constantly eating up metal, nuts and bolts, and lumber on making ammo. And that is such a huge waste of resources. So if you're not doing it yet, I highly recommend you rotate your weapons based upon the ammo, so you're never crafting ammo. And that way you can use those materials for building structures or traps or anything else you want to do it. Or, you know, give it to a friend. All right, pressing on. We're getting down low level stuff. Another shotgun, not good. This is actually for a rare, great one. But I already have something better in legendary, so we'll be getting rid of that. The firecracker. This one's a strange one if you're a ranger, outlander ranger, and like pistol, and you need something to kill a bunch of stuff up close, like I do with my double barrel shotgun. This one shoots out like a flare, and it will take out a bunch of mobs really in an area. I did not like the way it fired. Some people love it, so that's just a matter of opinion, but it's rare with not that great of stats, so regardless. And these just being lower level, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of them. Over here, we're going to get rid of a lot of these, unfortunately. I am going to keep this one. Even though I don't use them too much, the stats on it are just too good not to keep it. And then I need to have one sword when I play ninja. And this one has water damage, no affliction, but still water damage. And this one has not so great stats. This one has energy with affliction, though. Yeah, we're going to take, let's see, DPS. This one's actually doing more damage per second. And I actually like faster attacks. So attack speed 1.5, 8. Alright, some people are going to criticize me for this, but I'm keeping this one. I like that affliction. I like the faster attack. And two of the perks are kind of worthless. On here, doesn't do affliction, so the first perk's worthless. Second perk, durability, is kind of worthless. Don't care about energy. This one only has 2 perks on it that are good. Yeah. So we're going to keep this one, even though it's epic. For now, until something better comes along. I'm not going to be using spear. I would love to have a character that did just massive axe damage. They really need to come out with a constructor instead of doing blunt damage, does axe damage. But now, and this one has the plus 25 impact and plus 400 knockback, which I would love to have on a bunch of my weapons. But yep, all these are gonna go. And then my favorite, traps. Dynamo in a heartbeat. Get that guy up right away. Crit chance, trap damage, reload speed, and then a couple max durabilities. Nothing bad's on this. I'm going to be leveling this one up in a heartbeat. These are from previous. We'll go ahead and favor them just before we go to the collection book so no mistakes happen. The reason I'm putting things as favorite, when you go to the collection book, it won't show up and you won't accidentally slot something you did not want to. I will keep this. I got a legendary heal pad, but I hardly ever use the heal pad. But for right now, we'll keep it. And the port award, I need to see if that's working. If it's working correctly, great. And I'll use it. If not, oh well. These, I just know I will never be using them. So I might as well slot them and get what I can out of them. And let's see, this one's the one I've been using. I already got it leveled up until I get something better. This one is new. Gonna go ahead and tag that one. And that is a great area effect for clearing out mobs early on. And it's great for taking out those hummingbirds that do the shields. If you did my Stonewood number 10 video I just put up today, I had a problem with that because I had a ton of wall launchers and floor launchers with 45s above them, so I had no ceiling traps. And with no ceiling traps, I had nothing taking out the hummingbirds, and it caused a big issue. And I gotta let my dog in real fast. Alright. And then pressing on. Gas trap. Let's see. I had a level 5 I was using before. Now we got a level 10. Some trap damage and reload. So we'll be keeping that and retiring the one I was using. We do not have a ceiling zapper, so we will take that. And it has some decent stats. Mainly on this one. This one, it single targets massive, massive damage. So having any increase in the trap damage just increases that massive damage. And these I put at the far end of the tunnel to take out the propane or the propane husk and the smashers. And I need these. Also, floor spikes. I love my floor spikes. They're doing increased crit damage and chance durability. First of all, their durability is already 223 times this thing will work. So durability really doesn't matter too much on this. And it hardly does any damage. I wish they would do a perk that increases how much it slows down mobs, because that's the main reason I use it. And then all we have is the retractable floor spikes, and hopefully we'll get something better, but that's all we got for now. And these are the ones I was using before, dynamo and wooden floor spikes. We'll get rid of those, and we're all good on that. All right, so now we're gonna head over to the collection book, and let's see, right here. Well, now we have the legendary, so we can go ahead and slot this one, even though I did put a little bit into it. And I should have checked what kind of rewards we'll be getting, but we'll just go as we go. So right there I got Survivor XP. Really need Survivor XP. In here, coming up, we got some good stuff coming up. So back that up. Heroes. Alright, and we can slot all 4 of these. And I'm doing the collection book early on. A lot of people will tell you not to do this. I should be retiring these to put into my items. But I did find some really good stuff in the collection book. Like, I'm definitely going to be needing Drops of Rain and Lightning in a Bottle to level stuff up. And even, like, if you get this all the way up to level 100, you get a Hero Nomad, which I really like. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and first load up the collection book. And then we'll go back and see what's left and retire and recycle those. Yay! We got another llama. Alright, constructor. What do we got? Yeah, we won't be using him. I like Nox better for doing all my... basically everything I do with the constructor, I like Nox better. I do like Kyle because he has the electric floors. He's definitely not bad. He's probably my second favorite. But hey, if I got my first favorite, I don't need my second. Fleetwood, we said, let's see. No, Scorch we're keeping. So we will go ahead and get rid of him. Alright, and Outlanders. Shock Specialist, don't worry about. I use Outlanders for two things. Either gathering materials, which I use the Pathfinder or Recon Scout. Or when grouping with people and I want to do a lot of DPS, I use the Ranger with a pistol. But the rest of them, I usually end up getting rid of. We even got two of those, so one of those is going to be getting retired. Get some more presents here. What do we get? Really need a better Outlander. There. Got the Ranger. So if I ever get a decent pistol, I'll take him out and he can do some massive damage while also being pretty good at gathering. So like I said, want to go ahead and get rid of the Bruiser guy. Don't use him. Pistol, we got better than this. We have a Epic. So we're getting rid of these guys. And I got 3 of her. So slotting her, no problem. And once again, go up. What do we got? We just slide a Defender and we get another Defender. Alright. And then we got a Hawk, who is a soldier, who I already have a soldier that's better than that. Let's see. Alright. Let's get in. Whoa. I'm not touching survivors. Survivors are not going into the collection book. Same thing with lead survivors. May do that much later on. But nope. We're going to keep that for my for leveling myself up. That is the priority on survivors. Not going to be using any of these. So let's go ahead and get them in there. And some more goodies. Whoa. If you didn't see that, it was Epic Survivor. I accidentally clicked too fast on it. And let's see. Won't be click. Oh, 500 V-Bucks. That is huge. For somebody who's not spending any money on this account, V-Bucks are huge. And what was that at? So I got V-Bucks at level 25. So once I get through level 25 and then 26, you get 500 V-Bucks. So outstanding. All right. And one thing I was worried about, they do, seems like every once in a while, since supposedly the llamas are random, the ones that come out every day. Like this time it was a legendary troll truck. But if they come out with something tomorrow, or actually in a few hours, that I really want, I would have been totally out of V-Bucks. Or I would have had 50 V-Bucks. But now I got 550, so hopefully, if anything good comes out, I can afford it. Still. But yeah. So just keep going. But yeah, you can see I haven't put hardly anything into this whatsoever. Shotguns. Alright, this one I actually put a little bit into, but that's okay. Got better ones of all this. Alright. What do we got? 28. Choose your reward. It really doesn't matter because it's rare. Still, I'm kind of hurting on traps. I feel good with weapons. And I get another dynamo. So back. They're giving me a lot of stuff that might just end up going right back in here. This is a decent shotgun, but I got something a lot better. And I want to keep leveling up this collection book. Once again, lightning in a bottle. Great thing. Early on, I don't have enough to buy the drops of water, lightning in bottle, and stuff like that from the store. So getting them from here allows me to level up stuff that I would not normally be able to do. Alright. All good. Going into... got all 3 of this one and none of anything else. So the bolt action... No, a lot of people like it for headshots at a far distance. Does not have a scope on it though. Swords. We're going to get a lot out of this. I got 2 legendaries. What do we got? Little bit of experience. We'll take what we got. Unfortunately, putting all this in the book means I'm not getting that experience I would get if I was recycling it. But I think in the long run, this is the better way to go. What do we... And we got another llama, a trap llama. So this is going to go on for a while. Because I keep getting stuff that will get me more stuff. That will have more stuff being put in here to get me more stuff. And we got... Choose one of 2. Alright. But let's get that done. And the axe. Alright. And we're going to get skill points. That's one of the biggest things, or biggest reasons I like doing this. Is skill points. That just makes a huge difference in the game. That means I can open up more survivors. And I can use more survivors, which means I can up my level and stay alive longer. I can put more stuff in my backpack. I can level up stuff to the next level, difficulty level. So that is great. Although it's really slowing down now, you can tell a difference. But we will make it. And there, the legendary puts us way over. So now we get our 2 skill points at 33. And are we done? We have gone through it once. Let's see, I want to make sure because, yeah, like here I got wall traps. I got a better dynamo. So we'll go ahead and slot that one for just a little bit more love. And there, more drops of water, more lightning in a bottle. And once again, we are not going to touch the survivors in the book until later. And actually, we got loot off of that. How did I get a spring event one? Okay, it says spring event, but what it really is the defender. So we'll take a sniper. Not going to use it, but... And this one, what do we got? Rifleman, we'll take him. Like I said, I don't use the bruisers. Alright, now we get another one. And this is just an XP llama. So now we're getting some more of that experience that we kind of lost by putting all that stuff in there. But I'm getting survivor experience, which to me is the one I need the most. Which I would not get if I was recycling the weapons or retiring the heroes. We got 2 healing packs. Alright, gas. Launcher. Oh, I did get some tickets. Wow, I'm getting a lot of wall spikes. They did fix a bug in them. Somebody was asking about that. And now we get another llama. So this just keeps on going. Let's see if there's anything worth keeping. Already got a better dynamo. Not going to use the... Oh, I need him. Hot Fixer. Having Hot Fixer slotted reduces your building cost by 10%. That is huge when you're doing those massive Storm Shield defense builds. That will make a big difference. So I need him. Here, I got a legendary, but the stats aren't good on it. So pretty much, let's see, riot control. This is actually a pretty cool constructor. He focuses on the decoy and I think the plasma pulse. But I already got somebody I prefer. So we're not going to worry about him. We'll go ahead and slot him, but definitely want to keep him as a favorite. And then back, I don't think we saw anything else I wanted to keep. Nope. Heroes, got one. Nomad, did not want. Survivors, we will worry about them when we get to the survivor screen. Defenders, got a couple. How many snipers do I got now? So, and then a rifleman. Wow, we got a lot of riflemen. Okay. And what did I get in resources? Oh, the lightning in the bottle. Alright, so unfortunately we go back to the collection book. We got riot control from the event. We will slot him. Okay, that's it. Dragon weapons. I am going to slot that legendary because I already have it. So we're getting some more of this good stuff. Now we're all the way up to 35. Got 1,200 XP for my hero. People, we got 2 more defenders, so we'll go ahead and slot them. And if, oh, at level 41 we get another llama. This is a question mark. Oh, okay, and these I need, the schematics. I was not able to level up some stuff earlier because I did not have the schematics. Once again, another reason why I prefer doing the collection book early on to get those goodies. Let's see. Actually, I want a preview item. Where are the... Here's the perks. Okay, max durability, reload speed. My other one is better than this as far as I'm concerned, so I'll go ahead and slot that. And we've almost finished off the wall spikes already. Alright, we're up to 36. Training manual, traps. It's all about traps. At least it is for me. Some people, actually I think most people, traps are the last thing on their list. I know I'll be grouping with people level 100 and higher level, the highest level Twine Peak mission, and people still have level 20 traps and stuff they're putting up. Or all my traps are maxed out at level 130. Alright. And finish this off, hopefully. We have a stick. Well, we shall get rid of the stick. Future rewards. Some more survivor. Some more people. And then some more schematic XP. And then 41, we get a nice little llama. So, wait. Traps, it says 3. Oh, we didn't get all the traps. Gas trap, already have it. And floor traps, already got legendary, so we can get rid of that. Get rid of that. Not gonna make the next level though. Alright, so we got done with all of that. First, let's focus on, we'll do this in as it lays. We'll do first weapons. Got the ones marked I want to keep. I don't want to keep the dragon rifle or these low level ones, so we'll go ahead and recycle. Actually, what they changed it up now. Okay, batch. Oh, I can't recycle those. Those are the basic ones. So there we go. We got 23. I already got this one up to 10. I didn't put the second star on there. If I'm going to level up anything, it's going to be this double barrel Thunderbolt. But first, let's see over here. I don't want to level these up yet. Like I said, I hardly ever do melee. Battery cycle, I'll go ahead and get rid of these. Just get me a little bit more schematic XP and weapon design. Getting over to traps. Let's see, what can I recycle? Okay, no, I want to replace that. Replace these I don't need. Confirm. Alright. So, #1 priority right now. I do love my traps, but I want the double barrel shotgun. I want to get that up a ways. So we will use up some of that 30,000 plus for it. And actually, if I can, yeah, I want to 2-star that thing. And let's see, I'm at 11. Let's hold off. I got it 2-starred. Put a little bit extra in it. I would love to get it all the way up to 25 to get that water and affliction damage. Let's see. But I'm not going to be able to. I can't 3-star it, I don't think, until I get through Plankerton. We'll have to see. I'll have to check my skill tree. But for right now, due to resources, I have a ton of 2-star resources and hardly any 1-star resources for building traps, which is causing a huge problem because I got no reason to do missions in Stonewood now except to farm materials to build my traps. So I need to get them up. We'll see how far we get with the dynamo. It'd be nice if we could get a star on there, but no, just barely. So we will be getting that one up as soon as possible. And that is it for that. For heroes, once again, Nox is my main, and he is the one I'm using all the time. I do like her. Her specialty is grenades, or at least that's why I'm using her, is to get that keep out at level 30. But she doesn't get her frag grenades until she gets 3-starred, is level 18, and gets, well, until she gets 3-starred at level 20. Or whatever. Sorry, brain fart. But, so, Nox is the guy I'm using all the time. But, also, I'm going to ditch him if I get a legendary or epic in a heartbeat. Let's go ahead, just running missions with people. We'll go ahead and level up her. That way I can start grouping. I've been doing a ton of soloing, but the more I get into Plankerton and Canny Valley, the more I'm going to be doing teaming up. So yeah, let's get her up a ways. And we actually got quite a bit of hero XP, over 60,000. I've been kind of storing it up because I didn't have any epic or legendary hero I wanted to level up. Alright. So she will be doing quite a bit of more damage. I gotta wait to go any further, but she got her going commando. They did increase the damage that thing puts out, and in mid-levels it does pretty good. At higher levels, having a weapon that has elemental damage and affliction, you're probably better just using that weapon. But in low and mid levels, should be pretty good. Shockwave is nice. I mainly use it not to take falling damage when I jump off of something. But we got our frag grenade. That was the important thing. And then we'll try to get it up a little bit further here. Oh no, see, I was wondering. I didn't think you got the frag grenade until you got 3-star. So hopefully we can get that 3-star pretty soon. And I accidentally unfavored her. Get her back. Alright. So we are good on hero. I still got a little XP, but I'm going to leave it just to save up for later. Defenders, that's going to take a while. We'll do that last. And defenders, I'm actually not going to do anything with defenders. One thing I don't like about defenders is they use the same experience as the heroes. And 99.9 times out of 100, I'm going to level up a hero before a defender. So Alright, so that is all good except for survivors. And survivors, I am first. Gonna go to squads. Open that up. We got new slots. I don't... Well, first I need to go through leads and make sure I got leads that match up. I know he matches. So this guy definitely does not match for leads. And I want something with the fire, and I do not have it. So I will continue to use something that does not match. Hate doing that. Don't have an option yet. So let's go over here. And yeah, I go from an uncommon up to epic. So that will make a big difference. He is a different personality type though, so I kind of need to replace these guys if possible. Because right now it doesn't give you a boost because I had leveled these guys up 10 levels. But whatever I put in here, I'm going to be leveling up, and I'll be using these guys somewhere else. So in the end, I won't be losing that much. Unfortunately, we don't have a match with him personality type until 5. Which is not a good thing. And I'm going to hold off. I am going to put her in there as a placeholder for right now. And her, it's the same thing, but we get the personality, and now I get trap durability increase. Not a big deal, but I'll take what I can get. And actually, I'll come to this last, whatever high level one I have that doesn't go anywhere else, I'll slot here, since there's no worry about personality match. And binoculars, we do have a higher level one. Unfortunately, he doesn't have the personality matches. The other one does. So we'll have to be leveling up these. And let's see what we got here. Alright, do we want... Oh, there's no matches on ability. Get her up. And then we're down at the end. Let's go and check him. Like I said, I'm not going to have anything better to replace him with. See if he found any that match up to his personality. Yes, we got 2 of them. So we should be doing a lot better as far as leveling up. I think I was just barely at 17 or at the top edge of 16 before. Let's see, do we got anything with a heart? Nope. And going back up here. Let's see, I hate going down. It's 9, I can have one of these that are 15. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do it. Usually I want the personality, but that just gives me a little bit more of a boost for right now. Later on, what you really want, because it does make a big difference as you go through, is the personality to match. And let's see, actually, trying to remember all these. Yeah, we need to switch him out. So what's the highest one here? These 2 guys, their personality doesn't match with any of the leaders I have. So we're going to put them over here. And then we're going to head down to here and change him out with this one. And unfortunately, this is a bunch of shuffling back and forth. It's just the way you do survivors, unfortunately, until you get them all lined up. And I think I'm pretty well there. So now, let's see, do I have something better? Yeah, even though I don't have a match for the team, I can go ahead and put her in here, and then she has 2 personality matches. He doesn't match with anybody, but he's the one I've leveled up. Actually, that would be a good one to use somewhere else. Do I have anything personality match for her? Not until way down here in the weeds. So we're going to keep that for now. Oh, we're at 19 now, so we've gone up basically 2 levels. Alright, so let's fill in these that have no leaders in them with the random ones that didn't go anywhere else. And so you can see how long of a process this is when you get a bunch of llamas. It's not just opening the llamas, it's what you do with them afterwards. So, let's see. Alright, and then this I put 2 grays in just as placeholders until we got to this point. They're at 5. They match personality-wise. And actually, I got a blue one that matches. Pulled her out, and another blue one. Alright. So we've done all that so far. And we got all slots filled, I think, with the best things we have for each one possible. So now we're going to go back. Once again, this is going to take a little bit. Go to transformations. Go to this guy. And go to survivors. And all these gray guys we're going to be turning into green guys. And getting XP back with each and every one. There we go. And you only put in 4. 4 gets you to where you need to be. And that will get me the uncommon. And 800 survivor experience. Continue. And then we'll do it again. Once again. We get it up to a gray. And then get it up to a green. And transform. Get 800 more experience. If all you did was retire these, you would get the same 800 experience. But you would not get another survivor that you can transform. So, like every time, I think the green is 400. So doing it this way so far has given me 1,200 extra experience points. So let's see, we got enough to do it one more time. But there we go. And if you're having trouble or this isn't working for you, it does require people to run a survivor mission or any mission where you, if you're in a mission and rescue a survivor, you get people for it. And you have to have that in order to do the transformations. Alright, so we need 12 more. This one you do have to do all 5. We're going to get 2,000 experience. And we're going to get a blue. And I think I got enough to do it one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to stop there. And if you have the Founders pack, a lot of them, I'm not sure if all of them, but definitely the more expensive ones, you will have this transformation, but it will be epic. And so you could do it with the blues, what I was doing with the green and grays. Another brain fart. So we go over to survivors. We got a bunch of new, and this is showing all of them. There we go. And now I have blues. I am going to keep the blues because I sometimes use them. And I don't think there's anywhere I can put any of those right now. That wouldn't be the same. Let's see her. Can I change her out with a purple? Yeah, change her out with a purple. And actually, alright, we'll keep it like that. And now we can finally level up the survivors. And actually we'll do that in this green. I believe we can do that, no problem. It's usually, you're going to get the biggest bang for your buck leveling up the leaders. But I know I'm going to be changing out the leaders later on to legendary and even mythic. But let's see. Just trying to find the biggest bang for the buck here. Actually, I know a lot of people disagree with this, but I'm going to keep throwing it into this legendary because I know I'm going to have him for the rest of the game. I am not going to be retiring him. So we're going to level him up. Oh, it won't. Let's see. Can I do it with one click? Yes. All right. So now I got over 40,000 experience. We started just barely at 17, I believe. And now we're a good chunk into 19. And then he is our only legendary, if I recall right. We will go ahead and actually, she is not the right type for that slot, so that is not a good idea. Let's see. Yeah, she goes right here. When do I open that up? Skill tree. I can get it here. It's a little ways away. But I already have the doctor. So I'll go ahead and put some into him. And I gotta stop doing that because that's how you used to get to his level up. And that is it. So we're still at 19, almost done with it. And I think that is everything. I have slotted everything I got from the llamas. I have spent everything I have on them. I know that took a long time, but that's kind of the whole process. So ask me any questions you have. Let me know if I did anything you think is wrong. And thanks for watching this. Take care.